Let's get comfy, shall we? Here we get comfortable, lads. Hey, let's see who gets on. Bit later than I actually planned. Yeah, vlogs. Hey, we're getting some people on. Great. Chris Headings, how we doing? How we doing, bud? Yeah, vlogs as well. Nice one. How's things? And Grapes Tube. Hill, yeah. That's why I thought I wanted to get on here and chat about the Hill situation. How we doing, guys? Red Rockers on. How we doing, buddy? I'm just having a whiskey at the minute. It's running low, actually. Might have to fill it up in a minute. It's nearly midnight here. I've just put the kids to bed. Yeah, midnight. Yeah, I've been scrolling through Twitter and I saw a lot of tweets recently about Tyreek Hill, and I just thought, you know what, we're gonna have to have a chat about that, aren't we? I'm just sat here watching the Good Morning Football with Kate and Nate and everyone like that. Uh, I'm actually sat watching that. Look at that, man. Talking about rings and stuff like that with the Patriots. I'm sick of it already. Sick of it already. Anyway, how we doing? Let's get the chat going here. Where you been, brother? Hey, Michael Ford, you all right, son? How we doing? How's things? How's Dawn? I hope she's all right. Yeah, good. Perhaps there is another family member involved. There's a lot of people talking about Tyreek Hill. So it sounds like Tyreek Hill will be available for I think it's training camp in July, and yeah, this moment in time, I don't know what to feel about it because I gave a lot of thoughts about it in one of my videos before. I defended Tyreek Hill for quite some time. Then I got to the point where I was like, do you know what? I think I've had my fill of this because there was so many things going against him at the time, and at that time it was seemed to be the right thing. It seemed to be that we had all the information there, but clearly it wasn't. Clearly, Tyreek Hill. There was more to this story. There was definitely more to this story, and I just want it over with now. I just want to make sure that whatever's whatever's happened's cleared up, or like I said before in my videos, I just hope the kid's fine. I hope the kid's all right, and I hope that if this was a bogus situation, and there's clearly something gone on, isn't there? There's clearly something happened, and but we can't point the finger at anyone because innocent until proven guilty. Isn't that true? Isn't that how the American justice system goes? Innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, I'm just going to reserve judgment on it for now, because I don't want to be going on this roller coaster up and down, up and down, up and down about what am I feeling about how the Chiefs are going to be with Tyreek Hill this year. I'm just going to reserve judgment. Clearly, there's more information to come out, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, interesting, isn't it? Interesting. I'm just trying to find out how do I get a chat going here. How do I read everybody's chat messages? I might go off here. Hang on. Oh no, here we go. Gary Holland, Britt, how are you doing, bro? I'm really good, mate. I'm really good. I'm just chilling out basically. Friday, why not? I hope you've all got your beers. I did mention it in the community chat that you should all have your beers. I definitely need a bit more of a whiskey. I'm running low on this one, but it's very nice. It's very nice. There's more to this than we know. Yeah, clearly, Richard. There's loads of this going on at the minute. I just want to get all the chat messages up because I really want to see what everyone's thoughts are on this. Ryan Gordon, rumour is his fiance has a condition where she injures someone and blames others out of anger or attention. Yeah, I heard that as well. I think Seth Kaiser on his Twitter page actually said that it's a very rare form, and it's only a few times that he's actually heard about it. Because Seth's I don't know if you know Seth, but he's a I think he's a lawyer or something by trade, and he clearly knows the laws and things. So I've been trying to get his kind of view on this, but he has been tight-lipped by a lot of it. But yeah, um, we'll see, like I said, we'll see what happens. I suppose. Richie, much love, man. Taylor Gant, thanks very much, mate. Fire up a blunt, Red Rocker, man. Have you got a blunt on you now? Is that what it is? Beer is lame. It sure is, bud. It sure is. It sure is. Get the whiskey out. Get the hard stuff out. Um, Taylor Gant, that's what I'm doing. I don't want to know what you guys are doing, right? I don't want to know what you guys are doing. Stop it. It's a family show. Michael Ford, we're getting a draft in KC. You coming? Mate, 2023. It's on, man. It's on. It's on. I've already dropped a few hints to the missus. So hopefully, um, yeah. I won't kind of rub it in her face a little bit, but yeah, it's definitely 80% on, I would say. Hopefully, we're going to get a few people over as well from Arrowheads Abroad, which is going to be great. Tom Childs is definitely up for it, and yeah, I think Tom said on the Arrowheads Abroad podcast, if anybody can put us all up, so we don't have to pay hotel bills or anything like that, we'll pay our way. Don't worry, we'll pay our way. If anybody wants us to, I don't know, keep in a barn or something, I will do it as long as I'm there. Anyway, so what's everyone saying in the chat? So is there anything that the NFL can do to him suspension wise? That's from Hunter. Hunter Utzler. Is that how, am I saying that right? Am I saying that right, buddy? Is there anything that the NFL can do to him suspension wise? I don't know because Ezekiel Elliott had a bit of an issue, and I don't think he did a lot wrong, did he? And he seemed to have. I think he got a suspension for a bit. So I don't know. I mean, if something's clearly gone on, if something's happened, which it seems as though it has, something has happened, then the NFL might take it that they've really Hill and Crystal has brought the NFL, they're giving it a bit of a bad name, kind of thing. So the Roger Goodell could probably still ban him for a few days, for a few weeks. I don't know, but I suppose the commissioner can do what the hell he likes half the time, can't he? Seems that way anyway. I will as soon as I get home. Red Rocker, man, you're a bad man. Yes, I listened to Locked On a lot. I've had a feeling it was her from the start. This is Ryan Gordon. I was hearing that he was proven to be out of town on the dates and reports and allegations started. Yeah, there was a lot of I mean, you only got the kind of front page of those reports from the Tyreek Hill situation, and it didn't really give us an awful lot. It didn't give an awful lot of information, but the dates seemed to match when Tyreek Hill was out of the country for one of those situations. The other one apparently was actually there still. So again, it's only the top copy of whatever the report is. So we can't. It's all ifs and buts, isn't it? That's what we felt like we've had over the last 2-3 months. Has just been hearsay, and there's nothing else we can go on other than the bits that are drip feeding. But I will say one thing. Terez Paylor has played this like a boss. Terez Paylor is now the guy that I will go to understand any situation from the Chiefs. Terez Paylor is the guy, I'm telling you, right? Because I've actually told him tonight that he is an absolute legend for the way he's handled this situation. And we need him back. We need him back. I know he went over to Yahoo Sports to do quite a bit of work for them, but we need him back in Kansas City. He's our guy, and he's definitely the guy that still keeps tabs on Kansas City. So please, Terez, come back, man. We miss you. We really do miss you. Nate Kareem's on. Hey, how you doing, Nate? What up, bro? Great video you put up. Been sharing it, man. Too funny. Yeah, I did a bit of a hype video. I tried putting it on my sister channel, which is the Brit Chief XC channel, but YouTube Unfortunately, YouTube's got to a point now where you literally cannot create anything other than just talking into a lens. You know, if you put any music on anything, you've put any bit of a video footage clips or anything like that on a video, it gets copyright strikes straight away. So I've had to put it on my the Brit Chief Facebook page. You'll be able to find it. It's called the Brit Chief on Facebook, and you'll see the video on there. It's about 6 minutes long, and I mean it's hilarious. I was laughing my back off when I actually made it. But yeah, go and watch it. It's I'm trying to do something which is a bit like rock and roll football. I'm trying to put all my favorite rock songs to Chiefs footage basically to try and hype us all up for ready for the new season. But I put some funny edit at the beginning. So yeah, hopefully you can go and see that. Go and check it out. Brit Chief Facebook page. So go and check it out on there because they don't do copyright strikes on there, which is fantastic. Right, okay, let's have a look. Cooper the short goat Cooper. Who will get the third WR spot, Demarcus Robinson or Mecole Hardman? I'm not giving up on Demarcus Robinson yet. I still think that he has a good connection with Mahomes. So I'm really looking forward to seeing if he can actually break out this year. This is the year he has to do it. If he doesn't do it this year, that's it. The Demarcus Robinson project is over, and it's going to be handed over to Mecole Hardman. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how Demarcus Robinson does it this year. And I've actually got a bet with Tom from Arrowheads Abroad that Robinson will get 400 yards this year. I lost it last year, which is a bit annoying. So I had to buy Tom dinner, which is I'm doing that a lot lately. I'm losing a lot of bets, which I shouldn't really bet on really. Britt, if you haven't tried it, you need to try Jack Daniels honey. I have tried it. I'm not particularly keen on Jack Daniels. I'm sorry, I'm really not. I've got about people kept buying it for me for like birthdays and Christmas and things like that, and I've got about 4 or 5 bottles that I cannot bring myself to drink it. I'm drinking something now which is like well I like single malt. I really like single malt Scottish whiskey. And in fact I'm gonna go and get one now. I'm gonna go and get one now. Um, so I'll just pour one out and then I'll sit down with you guys in a minute. Let's have a look. See who else has got what have we got on here. Um, because this is boot to the head 420 because he is innocent. Do you think they would suspend him only 1 to 2 games for what he said on the tape? Yeah, the tape didn't sound good, did it? Hang on, let me just pour this whiskey out. I think that's a measure. Oh, um, possibly, yeah. I mean, what he said in that audio file was not nice. Where he said, "You need to be afraid of me too, bitch." That wasn't nice. That wasn't good. So something like that could probably give him a 2 game ban, 2 week ban. I don't know. It wasn't a nice thing to say. It's not something you would say to a loved one, is it? I certainly wouldn't say it to my wife because I would definitely be in the doghouse. But yeah, it all depends on what Roger Goodell is got planned, I suppose. I suppose in a way as well, I'm quite happy in the way that the Chiefs have handled this and the way that the commissioners handled this. I'm not happy in the way that the media's handled this. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, see what happens. Right, hang on. I'm trying to get the chat up again. It keeps disappearing. To Rec coming to training camp. You know about the rookies? The Chiefs have handled this. Just let it run out and not mention anything about it. Saying, but other than saying they are, which is great. I think it's great. And Roger Goodell's done the same thing as well. So major kudos to those guys for doing that. And I don't normally give Roger Goodell that much credit, but the way he's handled it so far, spot on. But the media, and especially the media in the local area, have not handled this particularly well. And with the information coming out today saying that there wasn't a reopening or something like that of this case, it does sound like right. My back. I think I lost you there for a bit. Sorry about that. Um, Wi-Fi in England's crap. If the NFL doesn't discipline Hill, will the Chiefs? I don't know. I really don't know. I think they already disciplined him in a way because they didn't bring him out to, they didn't let him do team activities at the OTAs. So is that enough? I don't know. Are the players going to get behind him and back him and support him on after all of this? I don't know. We'll see what happens. But like I said before, innocent until proven guilty, I suppose, and that's what we've got to go on at the minute. If the authorities saying that you know there's nothing reopened about for Tyreek Hill, we've just got to take it like that. But I I don't know where I'm sitting on it at the minute. I really don't know where I'm sitting on it because Tyreek Hill was one of my favorite players. I know he's my son's favorite player. Um, so I don't know. I'm just gonna let the dust settle, see what happens with it now. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, Taylor Gant, he's suspended now, waiting on the commissioner. Exactly. See what happens with that. Big Kansas City fan here. This is Charles Harris. Everybody keeps going on about Hill. I understand why, but our defense is what needs to be great this year. This defense, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Seeing what how Thornhill's going to play into this because it sounds like he's going to be the starter. That's what it sounds like. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But clearly, they feel that Thornhill is of that caliber, and if he's sat behind Matthew, it's really going to benefit the kid's development. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this defense, and especially Frank Clark. I cannot wait to see Frank Clark play in this pass rush because he doesn't just pass rush. See, this is the thing with Frank Clark. Frank Clark, he's great at pass rushing, but he's also great at stopping the run. That's what D Ford lacked, and Frank Clark has it in abundance, and that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I cannot wait to see him play. Um, some great well wishing messages here. My God, there's so many people on. When are you going to have a fan meet up in KC? Definitely, we're going to have something planned probably in 2023 for the draft. We've got to plan something for that, definitely. But we'll see what happens next year. I'll let you into a bit of a secret. When the Chiefs were playing against the Patriots, myself, Tom, and a few other members from the UK of Arrowheads Abroad were actually looking at flight tickets and times and dates and things like that, just in case the Chiefs got to the Super Bowl. And what we were planning on doing was we were actually going to fly over to Kansas City, not to Atlanta where the Super Bowl was, to Kansas City to come and celebrate it with you guys, to actually watch the Super Bowl, not just wait till the parade has been arranged or anything like that, but actually watch the Super Bowl in Kansas City and try and just soak up that atmosphere at that time. But sadly, we all knew what happened, and I ain't gonna drag that up again. No way. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens this year. You never know. Maybe we might be that close again to booking a flight. Always great to hear from you, Brit. Cheers, brew dude. Hope you got a beer, mate. Um, 2 to 4 games, I'd guess. That's Chris Magiora. Magiora, good name. Don't anyone sleep on Corey Thompson. Corey Thompson. You mean Darwin Thompson? That's my that's my that Darwin Thompson is the guy Rockstar because that kid looks electric. I can't wait to see him play. You should use your mug. I should, shouldn't I? No, I got these. I can't have whiskey in that mug, mate. Jesus, I'd kill myself. I'd kill myself. That mug's massive. Yeah, I've just got this here. This is nice little. I got these for my birthday. They're really nice. Crystal glasses, lovely. Anyway, um, Ian Ballard has responded to Taylor Gant. The Chiefs can still activate him without the NFL weighing in. The NFL literally won't do anything until the final word from the police, and it seems to have happened. Okay, there you go. Bit more information. I can understand why he said it though. I can understand why he said it though. Chris, whoa, man, whoa. um, yeah, we don't know the full context. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to scroll down a little bit here now, guys, because I am way behind. Who starts week one, Ogba or Okafor? Ooh, interesting question. I would say Okafor. I would say Okafor. Um, Interesting question though. Yeah. Ogba's he's useful. He's useful, but Okafor I think might edge it as the starter. But I'm one of these that I still like Tano Passigno, but some people seem to think he won't actually be on the roster when it comes down to the final 53. Um, I really like Passigno. I think he shows flashes, and I hope that in this new style defense he will do the biz. So yeah, let's hope that the competition in that position, um, pardon me, um, is actually a good competition. That you got guys there really breaking and busting a gut to try and get to the quarterback. So hopefully that will work. Um, Starcoin hero. Tyreek is innocent. Yeehaw! I'm gonna have to work on that cowboy yeehaw. I know. Yeah, it seems to be the case, Starcoin. Yeah, it seems to be the case that there's nothing else hanging over Hill at the minute. But I don't know. I'm not celebrating just yet because we've been like I said, we've been in this roller coaster. We've kind of been hurt as fans of Tyreek Hill. I felt that a lot of this, the way it's been handled, has been the fans have not been informed correctly on this, and it's it's not good enough. I think the fans needed to know a little bit more about what was going on, but obviously in this day and age, people want clicks. People want to be the first with the breaking news, and we don't get the full package. Let's say, but we'll see how it all develops, and hopefully, yeah, hopefully he is innocent, and I hope nothing actually went on, but clearly something did. But if it is Crystal, then hopefully she gets the help that she needs. Um, and Tyreek looks as though he's doing his dad duties now. He's been doing some videos with him at the park. So it's all looking like good stuff from the Tyreek Hill side of things. But then you've got the Crystal side of things, which I don't know. It just seems a little bit difficult, doesn't it? It's still a difficult situation for Hill, I think. Not difficult, but fragile situation. Um, Michael Ford, do you have a pool going yet about the size of Mahomes' contract? Well, after the Carson Wentz deal, Jesus. Um, yeah, Carson Wentz got, what was it? 100 and something, no, 60 odd million guaranteed and 100 and, I'm making numbers up now. It's too much whiskey going to my head, but a lot of people are just thinking that Mahomes is going to, it's going to totally far blow out that number. I hope he doesn't. I hope he's going to be a team player on this, but I don't think he's got. I mean, I don't think anybody could turn down the money that the Chiefs could be offering for Mahomes. Mahomes isn't going to. If the Chiefs come to him and say, we're going to give you 50 million a year. I was plucking a number out of the air there. He's not going to say no. I'll just have what Brady's on, which is like what 18 million, something like that a year. He's not going to say that, is he? He's not going to say that. I like to think that Mahomes is the kind of guy that would say something like that and say, no, you know what? I will just play for $1, and then you guys can just, get some weapons around me. It ain't gonna happen. But the back of my mind just feels that Mahomes is a decent person like that, and he is all about winning the Super Bowl. So yeah, so fingers crossed that works. Top chat. Let's have a look. Top chat. Oh, hang on. Live chat. All messages are visible. There we go. There we go. I've got it all up now. Um, hang on. Did I see my brother on here? I did. My brother's on here. My KC brother, Shaggy Shane. I love and miss you, bro. Go Chiefs. You rock. Shaggy. Mate, I miss you, man. I really do. And I'm going to toast you, mate, because you have been absolutely fantastic. So here's the Shaggy Shane. Everybody who's got a beer or even a whiskey or even I don't know, whatever you're drinking over there. Do you guys drink water? Hey, hell no, H2O. Right. That's for you, Shaggy, mate. Miss you, man. I really do. I hope the family's well. Love getting the updates from you, mate. I really do. Your girls are growing up really well at the minute. And you got so much love for you and your wife. It's just, if my family is half as happy as what you are, I'd be a very happy man, my friend. I really would. Right. Anyway, so now we've got royalty in here. We've got Chiefs royalty in the house with Shaggy Shane. Great to have you on, mate. Um, Chris Henning, Shaggy, I miss you, buddy. I love your channel and what was up with that 30-second video. That's just Shaggy, just teasing us in. He's just bringing us in slowly and just going, do you know what? I've got something to say about this. And do you know what? You stand up and listen to Shaggy. You really do listen to Shaggy Shane. Great guy, absolute great guy. Loves his Chiefs. Number one, Mahomie. He's been on the Mahomes bandwagon from day one, and yeah, you will not get a bigger Chiefs fan. You really won't. Chris seemed like Tano didn't really get a fair shake. Maybe he didn't have a good practice. I know Sutton never liked playing rookies. Yeah, that's another thing. Maybe he didn't do very well under the Sutton scheme. Hopefully, he gets a good chance this year. But like I said, the roster spots. Got so many good players on that defense now. Will he get a roster spot? I don't know. I hope he does. Right, Red Rocket. Okay, so you ready for my input? Oh. Joseph Gregor. Britman. I like that name better. I like that name better. Britman. Adolf Hitler's on. Tyreek is innocent like how I was framed. Moving on. Britt, what do you think is more important this year? Bring in another CB or number two tight end? At the moment, I would say another tight end. I do love the cornerback position, but tight end, I feel I'm still a little bit uneasy with Travis Kelsey's surgery that he's had. We all know that surgery sometimes does take some time to heal. I know he's had the off season to do it, but I would feel more comfortable with a second tight end at the minute. I think Ward at the minute at cornerback is more than capable from what I've seen of him. He looks really good, and I know he's pretty raw still, but from what I saw last season, I was really impressed with the kid. Randy Taylor, thanks for giving us something to tune into during the long off season, bro. Thanks, Randy. Yeah, there's lots of there's so much going on with watching. I mean, I'm sat here watching a rerun of GMFB now. I do like watching it. I do like watching it. I did actually had to laugh when Kate actually said the Chargers should be favourites for the AFC West, and I know a lot of a lot of fans have been laughing at that and scoffing at that. And that's part of one of my the latest hype video I've just done, which is on the Brit Chief Facebook page, not the Brit Chief XC, because they keep putting up bloody copyright strikes and all that shit. But anyway, when is Hill's contract due, and what do you think he gets? I think with what's happened recently affects the value, but I don't know, because if it does affect the value, then Hill could be tempted to actually go, do you know what? That's not enough for me. I've been busting the gut for this team, and you're not giving me the rewards that I deserve. Clearly, the Chiefs are thinking, well, you're carrying a bit of baggage here, mate. So here's the deal, take it or leave it. So I don't know. It could be a situation where Tyreek Hill might not like the deal that's been offered. But I hope he realizes that the way that the Chiefs have handled this particular situation, that again as well, I hope that they've just let it run its course, and not stuck their oar in as such. But yeah, we'll never know what goes on behind the scenes, but it's just guesswork at the minute, isn't it? Um, Richard Klein, how are you doing, Richard? I think it is Okafor had the most tip passes in NFL. That works for me. It was one of our new linemen. Yeah, yeah, Okafor. Yeah, I think he'll get the start over at Ogba. But there's, like I said, there's going to be a battle in that position, and I'm looking forward to seeing that battle. I like the idea of getting all these competition places, which is good. Red Rocker, if he's innocent, then we should move on from the subject and focus on bringing home a trophy. But if he will get suspended, then suspend him for the first 6 games, bring him back fresh. I see your point there, Red Rocker. I really do. Hit the blunt. Straight away after that, hit the blunt. So let's talk defense. Yeah. Tyler T, what are your thoughts on Jordy Nelson wanting to play for the Chiefs? We're in this weird situation now where we're going to start getting players where they want to start playing for the Chiefs. And a player like Jordy Nelson wanting to play at the Chiefs just screams at me that he wants to catch a pass from Patrick Mahomes. Don't we all? Don't we all? So yeah, if we get players like that, then great. But wide receiver at the minute is not particularly what we want, and especially in an aging wide receiver. Somebody who's actually retired once already. We don't want somebody who is just coming along for the ride. We want workers. We want grafters. And if Nelson can still prove that he's got the minerals to do it, then yeah, great. If it benefits the Chiefs, I'm sure the Chiefs will be kicking the tires on that and just finding out exactly what Nelson could do for the Chiefs. But I think if we've got Hill back, we've got Watkins, we've got now Michael Hardman, who's Hill's backup basically. We're getting stacked at wide receiver. I mean, you never know. Michael Hardman might be one of those slot receivers. I don't know. There's so many options now that this Tyreek Hill news coming out. If he is playing, then we've got so many more options, and the Chiefs are going to be back as the one of the main contenders for the Super Bowl again, without a doubt. Red Rocker. So here's a question for you and Shaggy. Who will be the captain of the D? With so many big personalities, who will be the alpha dog on the D? Matthew. Tyron Matthew will be the alpha dog on the D. He's got the level-headedness. He's got the skill. He's got the attributes. He's got the leadership skills. And Tyron Matthew for me. He has to be. He has to be the captain on the D. Are you on MeWe.com? If so, we would like to have you join our Chiefs Nation community. Stephen C. I'll have a look at that, mate. MeWe.com. Never heard of that. Really not. If so, we would like to have you join our Chiefs Nation community. I will certainly check it out, Stephen. Message me with a link as well, please, bud. Because my memory after a whiskey is a bit terrible. Britt, what game are you really looking forward to this year? Patriots. It seems like we play them every year. We might as well have them in our division. We play them that often. Somebody tried to explain to me that there's a reason why that the Chiefs keep getting the Patriots every year, and it's always at Gillette Stadium. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Foxborough just seems to be one of those places at the minute. But I mean, the thing is, I'm really looking forward to facing off against the Patriots again because I believe so much that this defense has improved and will improve. And you can just tell Belichick and the Patriots probably won't like the idea of facing a Spagnolo defense, especially how he managed to put the perfect season to bed against them when he was at the Giants. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking on the Patriots again. It's always a good battle, always is, and it's going to be against the master and the apprentice, isn't it? It's going to be Tom Brady against Mahomes. I think Mahomes. I think he does it this time. I think he does it this time. And there's been talk about Tom Brady. There was this cryptic message that he put on Twitter recently that it was. I think it was a Jay Z lyric, something about being the first and the last and the last and the first. I don't know what it was. It was some bullshit. He's all about himself, isn't he, Tom? Tom Brady, not Tom Charles. um, yeah, it could be his last season, and it'd be nice and be fitting if Mahomes beats him and then has that passing of the torch moment. Clearly, Brady respects Patrick Mahomes and what he does. I mean, how can you not respect Patrick Mahomes? So Brady's already looking at Mahomes as being this new superstar of the NFL and a superstar with abilities, proper abilities, not just flukiness. Uh, there's some Patriots fans on here. Should be, shouldn't they? There really should be. Um, there must be someone here. I'll scroll down a little bit. Sorry, guys, I'm skipping over these a little bit. I think my battery's running low, but I'll go on as long as I can. Team's going to be nasty this year. This Figonomics, yeah, I think it's got to be nasty, especially the defense. It's got a bit of grit behind it now, hasn't it? With Frank Clark, Tyron Matthews, he's no pushover either. He's one of those that will lead with his head. Um, I'm just looking forward to seeing this defense. That's the thing this year. It just seems as though, we're so on the offense that we're so high on the offense. I'm actually really, really looking forward to seeing how the defense manages this year because I think it's going to be so much improved. I really do. Chris Hennings, Patriots fear Crank Flark. who's Crank Flark? Sorry, that's me. That's me with a whiskey. Patriots fear Frank Clark. I think everybody fears Frank Clark. He's a menace. That guy. We have Pat's D line coach now. Oh yeah, we do, don't we, Richard? Oh, what's his name again? We do have the Pat's D line coach, don't we? I forgot his bloody name. Anyway, if anybody can let me know in there, it'd be great. Red Rocker, there will be a power struggle between Jones, Clark, and Matthews, and Big Dog Mahomey will remind all who Shard is really is. Mate, put the blunt down. No, Mahomes is clearly the captain of the team, but to have that general on defense, it's got to be Matthew. It's got to be. Chris Hennings, I foresee magic across the board in both defense and offense. Yeah, I think it feels more well balanced now. I mean, we, we we haven't really seen them play yet, but I feel as though this defense will be more well balanced. Um, and I've said before, even if it's just mediocre this year, just to settle in, it's a lot better improvement than what it was last year. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out. Brendan Daly, that's it. Brendan Daly. Uh, Gary Holland, Britt, are you going to come to KC when the draft comes in to KC in 2023? Mate, don't you worry. Me and the guys at Arrowheads Abroad are looking at it. When the flights are released and all that, we will certainly look into it. But I think what we were thinking was maybe this time if we can get either a hostel or something, or because the biggest expense was the hotels, which the flights weren't too bad. The flights were pretty good, but the hotel was quite expensive last time we went out. So if there's I don't know. if there's a gathering somewhere with a few beds that we can just get our heads down. I mean, I don't think we'll be planning on sleeping while we're there anyway, because there'll be so much to do while the draft is on. Um, so yeah, hopefully we can come through. I'm sure we'll be able to get through for that. I'm sure we will. There is irons in the fire. Put it that way. I'm down at 10% on my phone. um, do, 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 do. What's your prediction for our record? Early predictions. 13-3. Let's say 13-3. I think we've got quite a decent schedule. Um, the Mexico game bothers me again, though. It should be in London. It should be in London. The Chiefs had a Mexico game, and Mexico messed up. They shouldn't get the second chance. It should be over in London. We've got a lovely new stadium over there now in Tottenham. That is phenomenal. It's got two fields on it. I think it's got the NFL field underneath, and it's got a soccer field on the top, which slides in and all that, and fits together like a jigsaw. It's phenomenal. It really is good. So yeah, I think realistically, 13-3. Um, hopefully 16-0. Yeah, Chris Henning 16-0. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Frank Clark really likes Daly. Clark said Daly is helping him. Good, good. Brennan Daly, yeah, that was the guy. Should be in California. It's basically a home game if it's in California anyway. You know what the Chargers are like. That soccer stadium they've got there. I mean, I'll admit the view of the new stadium that's being built that looks really nice. But the thing is, even when you've got a new stadium like that, teams are always going to be jealous of Arrowhead, aren't they? Am I right? They're always going to be jealous of Arrowhead. Arrowhead's got something. It's got something that no other team will ever have. Yes, they might have a shiny new stadium, but Arrowhead is it's the history, man. It's the records as well. It's the loudest stadium in the world. How do you even replicate that? How do you even replicate that? But yeah, I mean, Raiders are getting a new stadium. Good luck to them. I mean, that might be another thing that we might look into. It's actually cheaper for us to fly to Las Vegas. So we might actually do a road game. Raiders versus Chiefs. That might be a good thing. That might be a good one for us to look at. But again, it's all up in the air. But I'd rather go to Kansas City. There's no other place like Kansas City. I miss the place, really do. I'm looking forward to seeing it again one day. Sup, Brit Chief? How are you? Go Chiefs. Hey, Game Vet, you alright? Get yourself a beer, mate. In fact, I should be going soon actually because I'm down to the last 10% and I'm still watching JMFB. What are they talking about now? Oh, talking about the Browns now. Odell Beckham Jr. catching easy passes. Browns fans going absolutely shit, going light. This year's gonna be exciting. I can feel it. Anyway, guys, great little chat. I was hoping that my buddy Chief Urag was going to be on, but we've already had royalty on here. We've had Chiefs royalty on here, Shaggy Shane. Yeah, we can't get two lots of royalty on here, can we? Chief Urag, you must be out there, mate. You must be. I can't wait for his videos to start again. I know he goes quiet at this point of the season because there's not really much to talk about, and anybody who's on YouTube, there's not a lot of content to talk about, and at the minute it just feels like everything seems to be bad news, and it's always about the Tyreek Hill situation. So I'm trying to just kind of step off the gas a little bit with the video content, but I will be ramping it up again when when pre-season starts, because there'll be lots more to talk about, and you guys will be able to chat with me a bit more about it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the new season. I mean, we're in June now. As soon as we get to July, we're on a bit of a downhill slope, then, aren't we, towards the start of pre-season? And that's what I'm looking forward to the most. That's really what I'm looking forward to the most. Jerry Cole's on. How are we doing? How are you doing, Jerry? Gary Holland, great to see you. Looking forward to more content. Great to see you. Looking forward to more content, bro. Yeah, I'll still be doing more content, mate. I really do. I've actually, we're going to be doing some. Well, I'm going to be doing something over here where I think there's a new burger out in McDonald's which is called the Kansas City something. And I thought, you know what, I need to check that out because now I know what Kansas City barbecue tastes like and should taste like because I've been over there. I want to go to the McDonald's and try this burger just to see if it actually tastes a little bit similar to Kansas City. I know it isn't going to be. I know it's going to be an absolute heap of shit, but I've got to try it. I've got to try it, and I will be doing a video on it. I guarantee it. I will let you know when it happens. I think it's out now because there was 4 weeks or something like that where you had to wait for these different burgers to come out. So the Kansas City special or something like that, I will do a video on it. It's only over here in the UK, so I will give my honest opinion and an honest view on what I know is going to be a shit burger. Anyway, Game Vet, if you come to KC, we have to tailgate, mate. Tailgating over there in 2017 with my guys over in Lot D and everybody who was in Lot D that was there that day, mate. I have never experienced anything like that in all of my life. So I am with you on that, buddy. Definitely. So when we're over there again, Game Vet, you're more than welcome to come with me and my buddies from Arrowheads Broad to Lot D because everybody's there. So we've got Big Chief Sean's there, Shaggy Shane's there, Artist Chief Corey Jones is there. Anthony's there from Arrowhead Guys. There's so many people meet up at Lot D. That's the place to go. Go to Lot D if you ever go to a tailgate. Got to do it, buddy. We've got the best offense, best defense in the league. That's why they call us Chiefs. Yeah, damn right, Jerry. Blame it on the whiskey. Yeah, I'm blaming a lot on the whiskey at the minute. And I'm blaming the whiskey on my battery dying. But anyway. Yo, I'm off of this thing. I love you, bro. Cheers, Red Rock. I love you, man. Thank you very much again for everything you do, bud. Hey, Kenneth, how are you doing? I'm late, but I stopped by to say hi, but ecstatic about the Hill news. I think a lot of people are, bud. But like I said, I'm going to reserve judgment just for now. It's good news. It's positive news. But I just want this. I want the situation sorted now, and I want that kid to be fine. I want him to be good. Because no kid should deserve any abuse like that. So hopefully that it was just, I don't know, storm in a teacup, and nothing happened. Hopefully, but whether that's true, like I said, I reacted too quickly a lot of the times, and that's an honest, an honest take from my part. I have reacted a little bit too quickly with the latest Tyreek Hill news, and I think now I'm just going to take a bit of a back seat on it and just see how it all plays out. Anyway, guys, this has been fantastic. I love doing these live videos. I will be doing some more eventually. I don't know when. I will let you know on Twitter and Facebook. My Twitter, I've just been checking there. My Twitter is going absolutely nuts, and my Facebook is going nuts because of the latest hype video I did. Go and check out the latest hype video on my Facebook page. It's not on any of my YouTube channels. It's on Facebook. Go and check it out. It's called A Whole Lot of Chiefs, right? And it's rock and roll football, right? It's something that I've been trying to piece together, and I want to do some more of these rock and roll footballs where it's all hype videos of all my favorite rock songs. Yeah, and a bit of a funny quip at the beginning of each one. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me. I toast you all. Go Chiefs. Just bring on the season, man. Just bring on the season. Catch you later, guys, all right? See you later.